DeFi Darius, Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys, excuse my dog. He's tripping right now. Whatever. If you can, you guys, go to my X account. Please give me a follow. I need some interactions. Give me a like. Can you guys just give me a like or something? You know, XRP's at $2.20. The market has been really volatile. All right. 1 minute is 227. Next minute is 217. Okay. Where's the big dog at? 106. Yeah, Bitcoin's been, it hit 111 the other day? Yeah, it hit about 111, 110. The market's volatile, all right? But Bitcoin is still there. It's still reigning supreme.
And then the final would be a digital.
Listen really close to what he's saying, okay? So today we're talking about tokens, all right? Please like and subscribe. The last video I post, I talked about Axie Infinity. I just kind of sort of went into it because, to be honest, the documentary was really interesting, all right? So as I'm filming it, I like to keep my videos 12 minutes max, It was getting kind of long. So I think I might talk about the scammy side of a token like Axie Infinity. All right. But our guy Michael Saylor is breaking it down again, man. This is a really good interview. Okay. It's on CNBC television on YouTube. Go to their YouTube channel. But please, before you go to theirs, please like and subscribe over here.
Token. A digital token would be a tokenized fan club, a tokenized ticket, a tokenized membership of some sort. And there's 40 million small businesses in this country. And if you want to issue a token, you should be able to issue a token in 4 hours. And there ought to be an issuer, and you ought to say what the token does. It ought to have some digital utility or real world utility, but it should stop short of offering security, financial utility. It shouldn't give you liquidation preferences to a going concern. It shouldn't give you guaranteed cash flows for 30 years like a bond. It ought to be Joe Rogan token or Katy Perry token. And if Katy Perry wants to offer a token that offers her VIP fans the ability to book tickets 48 hours in advance to her concert tour.
Okay, listen to this, what he's saying. He's talking about how a token has real use case, all right? All right, so.
Joe Rogan token or Katy Perry token. And if Katy Perry wants to offer a token that offers her VIP fans the ability to book tickets 48 hours in advance to her concert tour, they buy it. It would have utility. It wouldn't be a security. And if she didn't go on concert for the rest of her life, the token would crash.
Okay, you guys get that? All right, all right. How many times you go to a grocery store and say, hey, what's your PIN code? Or you get rewards. Those are like tokens, all right? So it's the same thing, sort of.
And if her concerts were great, the token would fly. And when you look at Trump coin, it's a meme coin. That means a token that has no utility. How many people can sell a token with no utility? Only a handful of people will do it, but some people can sell a meme coin. And if they talk about it, if the Kardashians want to talk about it, or if someone, Joe Rogan, wants to sell something, maybe people will buy it. I happen to believe that there's a place for all four of those assets. I think that the role of a token is to give access to the capital markets to 40 million small businesses that are locked out of the capital markets. But I also think that tokens would allow you to create innovative new business models. And if Joe Rogan said, I'm going to sell Joe Rogan token and I'm going to give you content that only you can access if you buy the token, if it's a good product and if he wants to monetize it like that, as long as he's not lying, cheating, or stealing his customers, he'll be fine. And then I think it's pretty clear that tokens ought to be subject to consumer protection law. If you set up an eBay account and then you sell 47,000 tickets and then don't deliver any, that's fraud. And likewise, if you commit fraud on a token, then you ought to be subject to consumer fraud, wire fraud, and I think the issuer should be liable for the damage they do civilly and criminally. But that's no different than driving a car across the city. You don't need to wait 4 years and spend $40 million on SEC lawyers to drive your car across the city. Everybody ought to have freedom to do business. And so right now, we're in this intermediate period where there is no Market Structure Act. There is not in law the definition of a digital currency, digital token, digital security, digital commodity. If we want the world, if we want the industry to grow by a factor of 100 or 1,000, if we want to export, you want to export the currency of the United States to the world, you need digital currency. If you want to export the securities of the capital market, the Apple stock, the ETFs, the bonds to the world, you need digital securities. If you want to export...
Okay, we're going to stop it right there. So pretty much what he's going off into now, he's saying that everything's going to be on the blockchain, okay? If you're not a digital asset junkie, if you're not accumulating certain tokens, okay, Charlie Munger, Bill Gates, 3, pick your industry, all right? We have gaming, we have banking, we have AI. You understand me? You understand me? So, dude, this is simple. All right. So your boy, okay, the original asset junkie, every morning, okay, I check my eggs. Okay. Let's move it over, man. I check my eggs. Okay. You guys know what time it is, man. So, this is a post, man, for the young entrepreneurs. I'm talking about the real, not the, oh, I got multiple YouTube accounts, I'm an entrepreneur. But I'm talking about a real, somebody that actually think of a business, put it out there, and try to let it fly, okay? This is to you guys. This is to young tech people that want to create games online. They want to write code. Some people like writing code. Just because AI makes it easier does not mean that skill, will be fruitful. Okay? All right? Because when you're coding AI, sometimes when you're coding, I'm not a developer. I got a lot of developer homies. All right? And I just respect and I have so much admiration, for the trade. All right. Sometimes when you're coding, it's like you're meditating. Okay. All right. And as you're doing that, you could be thinking of other businesses. Come on, man. Let's not get lazy. All right. So young coders, this video right here, listen to what my boy is saying. This is Dominic at Definity.
Blockchains now are saying they're supporting AI. What they really mean is someone's created a plugin that connects them to ChatGPT. We want AI to be running on the internet. By the end of this year, we're aiming to have something called AI compute units running within the internet computer. Wow. We'll provide a different flavor of AI in a sense because firstly, it'll be Web3 integrated, and with the multi-chain capabilities of the internet computer, that will mean that Ethereum developers will have direct access to AI via their smart contracts. 18, 24 months from now, we expect to have full AI smart contracts, which you can use for like medical large language models and things like that. A lot of blockchains now.
Right. So pretty much what he's saying is Internet Computer Protocol is going to be the plug-in to all these different blockchains. And he said Ethereum. All right. You guys all know what Ethereum is, right? All right. So let's see. He says Ethereum. And people think Ethereum is dead. No, Ethereum's a sleeping giant. Oh my gosh, ballers. Y'all got 5 racks? Get a couple of Ethereums, man. Okay? All right? Digital asset junkies, man. It's that time. Young men, it's that time to be creative. Work hard. Go to internetcomputer.org. Figure out their tech. You feel what I'm saying? Buy a few tokens. Put it on their blockchain. Use it. And see what you can come up with, man. It's that time. I'm helping you out. It's that time, man. Digital Asset Junkie TV, please like and subscribe.